All right, ladies, I am headed out to do some laundry. So I have Kevin Leandro harassing me and put in a motion for the court to let him know. And he's like, I've been polite. I'm like, no, you haven't. He has not been polite. Every single time I do not want to put up with his harassing emails, he's like, "Oh, so you're done? You're not going through the discovery process? I'm going to tell the court you're not cooperating or whatever." So, there's a difference between harassment, right, and saying these are the papers we would like, and there's a difference between accusations. So, as far as perjury, I said you can give me a sworn statement that my husband never touched me. And he's like, "Oh, we will. You bet we will." And I'm like, "Were you there?" "No, you weren't." So, domestic abuse, if that happens to you, get a police report because I did call the police after, and we'll have to put in a report for that information. And I went out with my friend, who she saw the bruise. I told someone at a Bible study about it. I had my sons hear it. I had two other sons hear the emotional abuse. So, document it, put it down. So he is actually going to lie through his teeth and through a sworn document say he did not touch me. So the details are there. The details where he grabbed both of my wrists and he grabbed them and then he took his weight and threw me against the he threw me and I actually had my heels on, my brown heels, and he actually pushed me so hard that I stumbled and then I fell into the back of the refrigerator. And I was still standing. I mean, I didn't like fall down, and I was proud of that, like a cat on their feet, right? I just stayed on my feet. And then I gave him crap for doing that. I let him have it. I didn't hit him back. I didn't do anything back. And he just he wasn't sorry at all. So it wasn't until I had told him he's out the door for doing that, basically. He's not going to be doing that. So he was staying in his truck. And I'm like, you can get out. And then I think he also said something like, I'm going to kick your ass or something. I'm like, you can get out. So you're in your truck. And, he wanted his stuff. That's all he cared about. And I look back at the text and I see how he was just using me. That's all he wanted was his text. He wasn't sorry. And then slowly he had come to the door. He was crying. He wanted to come back. He missed his wife. He missed his family. And I'm like, you know what? I forgive you and I'm sorry you're sad, but you're not coming back in right away because you keep saying sorry as you scream bloody murder at your wife and then say sorry and all that. So he was a little bit contriteful, but he held on to that and he was just like, text later too. Why can't I come in now? Why are you still punishing me? And I'm like, look, you have not earned trust. And I'm so glad I went with that decision because now, after getting a text saying, I'm sorry for the awful things I've done, which is on my video of proof, when I said, are you going to push me again? He said he was sorry, right? He's like, I'm really sorry. And I think that was a real apology. I think it was. And so I slowly let him back in the door, trying to build trust. But now he's going to deny the whole thing, including the text from his own mouth that will be going to court that he did, in fact, push me. So hold on to your stuff, hold on to your information, and prepare.